Have you ever felt aimless in life, where it seems like you're constantly busy, but you never do anything meaningful? You feel overwhelmed, suffer from constant stress, but your hard work never seems to pay off. You know you want to improve, but there is something anchoring you down. You are not alone. Millions of people feel this way every single day. But it doesn't have to be this way. By asking one simple question, you can clarify your path in life and remove the anchor that drags your soul through the mud. The question you have to ask is why? Everyone has been around an endlessly curious and energetic child who constantly asks this very question. If you let them, they will ask why until you either do not know the answer or the answer reveals itself. Let me be clear, I am not advocating that you go up to people and ask them why until they want to punch you in the face. I am saying that you should have that inner child inside of you, innocent of all burden and responsibility, and you should let him ask why about the things that you do. Let's say you are writing an essay for your English class. It would be very easy to look at this and say, who cares? This doesn't matter. I don't need to know this. And in a way, you'd be right. Your life will not be affected by the meaning of the green light in Great Gatsby or the effect of the jungle on American industry. But you should still ask yourself why. Why am I writing this essay? Because my stupid English teacher made me. But if she's so stupid, why are you doing it? Because I want to get a good grade. Well, why do you want to get a good grade? So that I have a bunch of opportunities in the future when I decide what I want to do. So by asking why, you have reframed your actions from, I'm doing this thing that is completely out of my control and I don't care about for no good reason, to, I am making an investment in my future. Even though it sucks and it won't be directly impactful, it will be important in the long run. Don't get me wrong, it will still be boring, and you may still hate your English teacher, but you understand the importance of the action, which will increase your motivation and enable you to push forward even when you don't want to. This method isn't just good for motivation, it can also be good at eliminating perfectionism. Here's an example. You're working on homework for a math class and you're completely stuck. You've always been a hard worker and you hate quitting, so you keep trying even though you aren't making progress. You look at the clock and realize, oh crap, it's pretty late. There are two possible outcomes in this scenario. You can either continue the assignment and maybe get more done, or you can go to bed and get a good night's sleep. Generally, it's best to do the homework, but you have an exam tomorrow in chemistry class. You want to finish the assignment, but you also want to sleep for the exam. So, now it's time to take a step back and ask why. Why do I want to finish the assignment? So that I can get a good grade. Why do I want to go to bed? Because I want to be ready for my exam tomorrow. Why do I want to be ready for my exam tomorrow? So that I can get a good grade. Asking why showed that your core motivation is the same for both actions. Now all you have to do is compare the effect of each choice. In this case, the exam is much more impactful on your grade than the homework, so you sacrifice the possibility of getting more homework points in order to prepare your body and mind for the exam. Asking why has just allowed you to free yourself from perfectionistic tendencies while still achieving your intended outcome of keeping good grades. Finally, this method is great at eliminating wasted time from your life. When I was a senior in high school, I was finally done with sports, and there was a massive gaping hole of time in my life. I tried to fill it with various things, and a lot of my time went towards game development. I made it a part of my personal productivity system for months, and I did it well. I learned how to do some work in Unity and started producing my own game. I would work at it for around an hour a day, and at first I enjoyed it. Eventually, though, it became a massive chore, but I kept pushing through it solely because it was one of my goals. This fact is part of the reason for this productivity system failing. I was doing something that wasn't enjoyable or beneficial just because my system said I should. If I had taken the time to ask myself why just once, I might have maintained one of my best productivity systems. For more on that, check the link in the description. Here's how it would have gone. Why are you making games? Boom. Just like that, I would drop it. Game making had no relationship to my future plans. It didn't develop any relevant skills or help me get into college. It didn't do anything for my personal relationships. I spent 99% of time related to game making isolated in my room. It wasn't a good stress reliever or hobby because after a few months I wasn't enjoying it, and it was actually adding to my stress. Ironically, I had more of a reason to continue with sports than I did to continue game development. At least I generally enjoyed sports, and they would have kept me active and healthy. This is not meant as a swipe at game development. It's only meant to illustrate the point that it wasn't for me. If I had asked why just once in the course of several months, I could have saved time, stress, and an entire productivity system. So remember, you can cut through the filler and find your purpose. You can live the life you truly want. All you need to do is ask why. Thanks for watching The Productive Student. If you want to learn more about one of my best productivity systems, or if you want to learn about an ability that creates success but nearly destroyed a nation, click the small windows on the screen or the links in the description. If you're interested in game development, check out my friend Zenduck Apps. He does great work for all things game development. A link to his channel is in the description. Have a great day.